Life is a journey, not a destination. There are no mistakes, just chances we've taken.
Hey guys, it's Dr. Vernet A. Joseph with Gigaré Lifestyle TV, and we're out here at NASCAR, my, headquarters right here at the Lifestyle RV headquarters. Man, photographers of color are doing a wonderful job out here. And I just had to pull one of the photographers of color aside. You are about to meet a fantastic woman. Wow, she blows my mind every time I talk with her because she does not stop. You know I like to talk about productivity, and when you hear what she has going on, it's going to blow your mind. But before we do that, Marci, how are you doing today?
I am doing fantastic.
Listen, every time I talk to you, I get a different vibe of enlightenment. Now you're out here shooting with the photographers of color. This is your second time shooting with POC here on NASCAR at PIR. Tell me what your experience has been like from the first time to now. What do you want the listeners to know about PIR and photographers of color?
Well, for me, I would have to say, if you've never been to a race, you have to go to a race. My first time was in November, and I knew nothing about racing. I knew nothing about NASCAR except the cars went really fast. And once I got out here, I heard the engines roar, starting to socialize with the drivers a little bit, really being able to be behind the scenes and get the full scope of what NASCAR really is and how they build a whole city from nothing is just an incredible experience. And not to mention what it does for your photography skills. You can shoot cars going 200 miles an hour, you can shoot anything.
Wow. Well, now let me ask you this. You've been out here twice, but what was your photography game like prior to coming?
Just chances we've taken, lay down.
Zero.
So you went from 0 to 200 just like that. Because I've seen your photography. I've seen the pictures from NASCAR, and they're phenomenal. How did you do that in such a short period of time?
Well, I got my camera about a month before last season's NASCAR, and just working with Hassan. He's a great instructor, a great mentor for photography, and he's very patient. So he kind of guided me through, prepped me a little bit. I watched some videos on YouTube that he had sent me so I could familiarize myself with the camera and sort of what to experience and some different strategic things that you can do with the camera. And so when I came out here, it was just kind of, he brings with him a whole host of other photographers with a varied set of skills. So you have not only the benefit of his expertise, but 3 or 4 other instructors. And so they're really great about, going out with you, answering questions. Your shots aren't coming out right. They talk to you about how to adjust your settings and really equip you with the tools you need to make your shots look fantastic.
Wow. So not only do you get an experience of a lifetime that most professional photographers aren't able to get, but you also get mentorship, training, and leadership when you come to the photographer of color. I gotta tell you, Marci, this is not the only reason that I'm interviewing you today, because I know about your business acumen, I know about your entrepreneurialism, I know about your passion. Would you mind sharing with the viewership a little bit about your passion? What's going on with Marci?
What's going on with Marci? Well, the big event right now that we're gearing up for is on April 18th. It's called 50 Shades of Truth. And we're going to get a room full of women together, and we're going to really start peeling back the layers. The movie 50 Shades of Grey is really hot right now. And the thing that goes miss about that movie, it gets sort of muddied in the waters, is there's a whole lot of sexual aspects and things that people focus on in the movie, but when you dig deep down, they're coping mechanisms that he has developed. And so really to talk to women and find out about how do we get past some of these self-esteem issues that lead us to make some of the decisions that we make and keep us from reaching our goals.
Outstanding. So 50 Shades of Truth. And when is that going to be, Marci?
That is on April 18th from 9 to 11, and it's going to be held at Starshine Academy.
Outstanding. Listen, that is not just for Arizona. I'm telling you, you want to get in on this on the ground floor, because this is going to be national. We're talking about 50 Shades of Truth. So Marci, where do we go to get this information? How when's the last time someone can sign up? I want every woman that I know to be in the building. So talk to us about that.
Well, the early bird special of the rate is going to end on March 31st, and the last day to sign up will be April 17th. And there's an option, very interestingly, that can allow people to at least RSVP and get registered, that you end up paying a little bit more by paying at the door, but it does allow you to go ahead and get registered. People can go get more information on my website, www.sweatequitytransformations.com, and there's a place where they can register. There's a link to actually order the tickets and so forth.
All right, so you heard it first here. That's what I'm saying. Make sure you understand 50 Shades of Truth. That's where you want to be. If you're a woman, you need to be in the building. 18th, be in the building here, Gigaré Lifestyle TV. Marci, I appreciate you as a business owner, as a photographer, and as a wonderful person. Thank you so much for doing this interview with us. And you know what I always say, be innovative, be productive, but most of all, live to produce.
Wake up in the